Thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys coming. I know you're all very busy. We're delighted, and it's not just about giving us your time, but also you're giving us your thoughts and your experience in terms of the Middle East. When we come to the Q&A, please don't hold back. Say it as it is, because it really is important. You're not here just to attend the day. You're carving and reshaping the way the education and the development is going to happen for the next generations for the automotive industry. So we do lots of best practices, we do a lot of articles, we do a lot of podcasts, we share best practices, and in reality, we just want to raise the standard. A lot of people say, the old adage is people are your greatest asset. Not really. Bad people could be your worst asset. It's good people that are your greatest asset. So that's not really true. And that's what we're trying to do, is to get your people to be good and great, and even better. So this is our blueprint. So the 10 P's, if you get these right, those 10, you've got a successful business and profitability will come through. The thing that we're starting with is people. I know it's cliche, but it's not. Because people are the most important thing, that drive your business. Everybody in this room believes in that. And today is all about people.
So all of these 6 areas that we put up on here is all the kind of areas, topics that we put together a curriculum in conjunction with Georgian College partners, and the collaboration that we've had with a number of partners now. So we work single-handedly with Solera on their new program. I'll introduce Jason, who's going to take you through the Georgian.
Thank you. Good morning, and thank you for being here and really being a part of our one of our final steps in our market research coming to the UAE. We met both Alan and Andy 18 months to a year ago, and we've been collaborating together and working very hard to develop the curriculum, and with your feedback, hopefully we can launch that curriculum in the near future. So my name is Jason. I am the Executive Director of the Automotive Business School of Canada. The Aftermarket Industry Association came on board with us in 2012, and the Automotive Parts Manufacturing Association. And then in 1985, we had the Canadian Auto Dealers Association go under MOU, which is a Memorandum of Understanding with Georgian College, to create, back then it was called the Canadian Automotive Institute, today it's called the Automotive Business School of Canada. So it's a 4-year degree with three paid co-op terms, and this one starts in September, and we actually do now have an intake in January as well. This is geared toward mid-level to executive level programs, and a lot of our students will then carry on and do MBAs or PhDs.
So first of all, again, my name is Sabrina Westbrook. I am the manager of our dealer academy at the Automotive Business School and Georgian Global. So very pleased to be here. Let me just take a moment here and just talk about the delivery model itself. So essentially, you know that adult learners have different needs. Adult learners are very different than some young people that are going through undergraduate studies, because the undergraduate individuals are typically primarily focused on their studies within the module and really making it relevant to the work that they're doing day to day. This is not by any means a come to a classroom, read a textbook, write a few notes, have a conversation, go back to the dealership and stick that textbook on a shelf. That is by no means the type of education that we offer. Across Canada, I have had the luxury of training, as Jason said, almost or just over 800 senior individuals that are department managers, that have ambitions to become general managers, dealer principals, working in various different executive positions.
It wouldn't be long before they come in, so we really need to get our act together, and it's not very difficult for them. And thank you so much. We are delighted to have Mr. Joseph Dayar. The Automotive Dealer Academy, which is obviously powered by Georgian College and in partnership with AMENA that we showcase today, that is specific for the MENA region for the automotive. Do you feel that this is something that the industry will benefit from, Joseph?
Of course, I mean, like the region here, like it's a very specific and has a different perspective for it's very small, it's a niche market, and to have Georgian University and AMENA customizing or personalizing the program for the region, it's not only promising for the industry, but it's something that we need. Because it's a very market specific, it will be beneficial, I think, for all the dealers, and I believe that the OEMs should adapt to this specific, market specific, basically, program that you are working on.
We were delighted to have Hani Bahnini, who is a regional sales manager at RIMFest. Hani, tell us about the day. Did you see anything that you enjoyed? Did you see anything that you feel the MENA region needs in terms of automotive training?
Well, I think, in all honesty, AMENA and Georgian College of Canada they've come in with a fresh take, a nice duo and dynamic on how to tackle the existing challenges within the automotive landscape in the region. And with the modules offered and showcased in today's workshop, though they are holistic, they are certainly refreshed. And it is something that both dealerships and OEMs can benefit from. With the expertise that the team from Canada are bringing in, the academic take on the program, as well as the relevance and the expertise that AMENA is bringing into the program, makes it rather unique. And it is one that does indeed stand out from others currently offered by the competition or other consultancies.
Graham Threlfall, who is a business development manager at AkzoNobel. Good to see you, Graham.
Hello, good to see you.
So you saw today we launched the Dealer Automotive Academy, which is powered by Georgian College and in partnership with AMENA. Give us your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think this will serve the automotive industry? Is it needed in the MENA region?
Well, I think overall, I mean, what we see, we do work across all types of body shops. Yeah, typically they're our end user and our customer, and also distribution partners as well, yeah, and importers. And quite often, training is often requested from us.
Okay.
Right? And you can see that what they're ultimately looking for is some form of recognition from formal training, right? And we see it that often body shop is somewhat neglected sometimes. And the learning journey of perhaps a manager or a team leader in distribution or in the body shop, it's not really mapped out, which sort of has a negative impact, because often while we're trying to attract new talent to the industry, they don't see it as an attractive career path, and they don't believe the career path exists. And that's ultimately because there isn't this sort of framework of, a professional qualification or formal recognition. So I think it will help us massively, and I think hopefully it will also help bring talent into the industry.
And I think that's very interesting, because if you are in the industry and you want some professional training by a recognized organization or an establishment, it's very hard to find one that is specific for the MENA region, would you say?
Yeah, very much so. And I mean, typically if you're an agency, you're going to look to the OEM.
Yeah.
But if you're outside of the agency, you're really on your own, and you've got to go and try and source that locally. And it sort of doesn't really exist.
Yes. Maad Al-Gailani. Mar, a very warm welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
So you witnessed today the launch of Automotive Dealer Academy, which is powered by Georgian College and in partnership with AMENA. After the briefing and after you saw some of the information, tell us your opinion about what you saw.
Thank you very much, friend. I'm happy to be with you today, and for the innovation that you provide to the markets. As AMENA, we are already partners in Plan Manager, our body shop management system. And now when you're bringing the academia here as a business school for automotive, it will provide the industry, especially the collision industry, with modules that can bring more performance for the garages, body shops and to all the ecosystem. And I see that it will give us a kind of reference to how to hire the capabilities and the talents inside the body shops and the dealers and OEMs. So it is great. Another thing is that if from Dubai here to launch this academy, we can profit all the ecosystem like Solera, for example, AMENA, to make some modules with the students and bring them to the latest technology, especially that is based on AI.
Dash Damir, who is the Business Development Manager at Solera. So today we was the Automotive Dealer Academy, which is powered by Georgian College in partnership with AMENA. You attended the briefing. Tell us what you think. Tell us, do you think this is appropriate for the MENA region? Do you think it will serve the industry? Just give us your overview.
Yeah, from my perspective, first of all, it was really very, very interesting, especially with our agenda. So the syllabus for the modules, which is covering everything from A to Z. So if anyone wants to be a professional for a very short time, without having very, very big experience on the ground, so they can have the information from this education where it will make very, very big push to their career, especially in automotive industry. So this was, the first impression on my side, which was really very, very good.
Mr. Wasim Darby. Wasim, thank you very much for joining us.
Pleasure is mine, Alan.
So today we launched the Dealer Automotive Academy, which is powered by Georgian College and in partnership with AMENA. Give us your views. How do you think it went? Do you think there's a need for it in the MENA region? And do you think it is appropriate for us to bring it to the Middle East?
Definitely, a specific automotive program from an educational perspective, I think it's quite essential, especially with this evolving automotive industry. I like the fact how it's being split into modules and how it's being specific and customized around the timings that we have for management. Because, we can't have management professionals really out of the market, out of the business for a long time. So something that's quite can be done within 7 weeks is the first program that I can see that actually covers simply dealership program material. Is actually what we sometimes like in the market. Something that's really specific on me, because from an education perspective, yes, we all need that, but going practical, teaching me the exact reality of how a dealership runs is actually very, very fundamental today.
Great. Alex, you joined us today whereby we launched the Dealer Automotive Academy, which is by Georgian College and in partnership with AMENA. Please let us know your thoughts. How do you think it went? Do you think the automotive industry is ready for it?
Personally, I definitely think it's good. It will definitely give people an insight into the overall automotive picture, whether you want to pigeonhole it into the certain element of after-sales, sales, marketing. And these are some things where in the Middle East I find are sort of overlooked, where people have been in the brands for a long time and they've never really had this sort of core training to understand the basics and the KPIs they need to look at. So yeah, by all means, I think it's a great idea.
Great. Do you think the industry will benefit from it?
100%. 100%. I don't see why something like this wouldn't work when you're obviously investing your time into the people to give them more benefit to sort of obviously return more money to the dealer groups.
And thank you very much for your input and for being part of this journey. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Alec. Thank you, Alan. Thanks.